Hi everyone, it's Jenny. It's Friday and it's still raining from the Hurricane Lane. So, I don't know what we're gonna end up doing this weekend. We were supposed to go to Honolulu, but I have no idea if we're still gonna go. We're still trying to figure that out. But anyway, yesterday we had off because of the hurricane, and so there wasn't a whole lot to do. So I started working on craft stuff, and I got a lot done actually. So I wanted to share some of my projects. It's mostly cards, but I did do one other project. So let me just kind of show you what I did. Okay, so this is just a mix of different cards that I was working on. Sorry. So this is a penny black stamp that I used, and I taught a class a couple of weeks ago, and these are some of the samples that I used in the class. So I thought I would just turn them into the cards and package them up. So this is all the same stamp, but the class is on different uses of ink and how you can modify it. Like this is Altenew ink. And this is Distress ink. This is also Distress ink. And you can get different looks from it. This is, I think this is Altenew ink. Sorry, my dog's fur on it. And then, like this one, I went in with the water brush. And after I stamped it with Distress ink, I filled it in with the water brush. So that's what the class was, basically. And then these cards here, I worked on the other night. I didn't finish all of the cards that I had made, but I had done more different types of embossing folders, so I wanted to share that. I think this is a Darice embossing folder, these flowers. And then I just get the clarity brushes and I brush on the Distress ink. So that's basically, they're all the same, they're just different colors. So it was fun just playing with them, and to emboss them is really fast. So it's a really fast card to make, and I like it. Like I would buy that. Okay, this is a different one. I can't remember. I think this might be Darice too. But at first, when I like the design, but I thought, oh, it takes up so much space, and I don't know how to use embossing folders. But once I learned that you add the ink and it just brings your whole card to life. So I really like this technique. I've done it on the Hawaiian ones before, but I wanted to do a variety. I have the Hawaiian ones almost made. I just have to cut the sentiment. So when I do that, I think I already shared that with you, but I can share it again. Okay, so these are just all the same. They're just different colors, different color combinations. And I decided to do all of these in sympathy. I don't know why. I didn't feel like it could be any other card. And then on the inside, I did stamp. When it's a sympathy one, people don't like to write a lot, so I try to stamp something on the inside. Oh, this one I did hello. The hello ones are blank. Okay, and these are the only ones that I've done with sister stamp images so far. I don't know if I'm going to do any more. This might be it, because it takes a long time to do sister stamps images. And I don't know how much time I really have. I actually stamped these out to make my calendars, but I thought that they matched this embossing folder. So I used some of the ones that I had already stamped, but I need to restamp some more in order to make enough for my calendars now. So that's why I don't know how much more of these types of cards I'm gonna make. But anyway, so I did a bunch of these. I really like this Sakura looking embossing folder. And again, I've never used it before because I kept it, but I never really used it because I didn't know how to incorporate it into my project. But now that I know to add the ink, I feel like it's a nice background, and it's super easy compared to, making your own scene or stamping other stuff. So, and then this is an Old Hero Arts set, and they had a bunch that go across your card. So I thought those are perfect. Only thing was I had to find images that didn't look funny on the right hand side. Like I had some that were facing left. Like she's kind of facing left and straight, so she was okay working. And then she had the present, so I added her. But other ones didn't work out as much as I thought it would. So maybe I have to choose a different sentiment next time. And this is thinking of you. Thank you. I was having a hard time with my zigs. I don't know, I think the color wasn't exactly what I wanted, that's why. Didn't do as much shading as I usually do. Happy birthday. See, she looks a little weird facing that way. I thought she's the perfect image for thinking of you, so, because she looks like she's thinking, right? So that's why I put her on those. And then birthday, so this girl has the cupcake, and then another Kiyomi. So that is all of the cards that I made yesterday, which came out to be quite a bit. These are like super fast, so if you ever need a super fast card, what I do is I mass produce these. Like I just sit there and I run off a bunch of these embossing folders like on watercolor paper, and then when I have time, then I sit down with my brushes and I just ink them all, and then they're like almost done. You just have to add a sentiment, so you might want to consider doing something like that. Okay, and then the other project that I worked on yesterday, I wanted to try to get some things actually done. Like I have a lot of stuff like half done, so I wanted to actually get stuff done. So I had a bunch of these mirrored compacts left over, and I remember seeing Anna and Tammy. Hi Anna, hi Tammy. They had done, I think it was the mirrored compacts, and they had altered it using a lot of their jewels and crystals and and these embellishments, jewelry embellishments and stuff, and it was so beautiful. And I had made a bunch to sell a while back, and I had given away a lot as gifts, but I had some left over, and luckily they're like the neutral colors. So what I did was I thought, okay, I kind of gave everybody what I wanted to give already, so I think I'm gonna just make some and try and sell them at the craft fair, because I have a whole lot of these jewelry pieces left. These are actually hair pieces that I picked up from downtown LA. So you know how old these are? Like I haven't gone to downtown LA in like years, so I decided to try to use some of my stuff up because it's just sitting there and they're not getting love. And so anyway, these are the ones that I came up with. This is the pearl background, and the only thing I'm not real happy with is that I love the butterfly, but it's gold, so it doesn't totally match because the compact is silver. But I think it's okay because of the white background. So I did that, and then the other pearl one I did also has a gold piece. So I guess I should buy more silver pieces next time. But I got the heart one. So these, again, these are hair pieces, like clips. So you just pull off the backing, and then I glue it with the E6000 glue. So this one is a butterfly one. This is an older piece that I got the first time I went to downtown LA. And then I just glued it onto the crystal background. And then this is the same type, except it's a flower. I decided to keep it simple because on the other ones that I made and the one Tammy and Anna made, they put a whole lot, like it was like a whole, like different pieces onto here. And it was very dimensional, but I think, like I did one like this earlier at another craft fair, and a lot of people liked it. So instead of like using up a lot of my stash, which I should, I decided, because I don't want a lot of the pieces falling off either, so I just decided to use one statement piece. I really like how this came out with this pearl piece, because this pearl piece is huge. It's a brooch actually, but I really like how it came out. And this is a heart-shaped compact. These are just the leftovers that I had from before, so I think that is really nice. Like I would buy that. I would buy this one too. This is the same thing except in a circle, and then this is a black one that I had. So that's all the mirrored compacts. I don't have any more to make, but I wanted to use them up because they're just sitting here. They were found at the Michaels. I guess it's not the dollar section. It's like the $1.50 section, but that's still a good deal. And once you embellish it, then you can. I'll just wrap it up, package it up, and then try to sell them. And then I guess if I have leftovers, I can give them away to other people as gifts. But I think I gave away as many as I could already. So anyway, that is my project shares for this Hurricane Friday. I hope to start getting more projects actually completed, because I'm gonna be going on a trip, and then I just don't want to be stressed out. Like before, when I used to do craft fairs, I used to stress myself out, and I wouldn't even start till like October, like a dummy. And so then I didn't have time for anything else, like exercising or anything. So I have to make sure that I don't do that again. So I'm trying really hard to be on top of it and keep production going, so that I'm not like, oh my god, I gotta stay up all night and do these things. So and then I'm also trying to limit like what I make, so that it's not too weird items. Not weird, but just like sometimes you gotta take a risk and you have to like introduce something different. But and because we're doing it in a different area, I'm gonna just do the things that have always worked for me. So I'm not gonna go and experiment with different items, because for one thing we have to like transport it over to another island, and I don't want to have to worry about taking things that won't sell. So anyway, sorry, that was a bunch of rambling. But I hope if you live in Hawaii, please be safe. We have a lot of flash flooding here. We didn't have too much wind, but we have a lot of flooding, and I heard a lot of people had to evacuate. But if you live on Oahu or Maui or Kauai, please be careful, and listen to the warnings, and don't go surfing and all that stuff. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.